Good morning. This is Don Thornton. It's now day 40. Can you believe that? Day 40 of my escape from diabetes and stage 3 kidney disease. I just got back from my morning walk. I'm feeling pretty good. Let me share my screen and we'll see what's happening with the chart because that's always the most important thing. As you can see, I had that blip yesterday where I gained a pound and then I went back down to 220. So yeah, that was it's a little bit diagonal there, but you can see, boom, there it is, 220. So yeah, let me stop my share, but let me just tell you what happened. I mean, yesterday, I got to admit to you guys, it was absolutely one of the hardest days I've had in the 40 days I've been doing this. I mean, I can tell you the background of it. I was a little bit nervous about things. I had some anxiety issues the last couple of days. I've got a new project I'm starting I'm getting ready to launch, and I'm really looking forward to getting really into it. But we've had some technical difficulties, and it was basically we finally got everything resolved 3 days after I wanted to get it resolved. And so there was a lot of just stupid stuff that we couldn't move forward with until we got the stuff solved. And so, and plus, we were expecting three closings on my short sale business, and they all got moved to next week, which is fine. But, there's still, you know, different people involved in transactions who are always asking what's going on. So, there's a little bit of stress there. So, I'm a stress eater. Okay. I grew up with an LDS Mormon background, so never really drank, didn't smoke, didn't use drugs. So for Mormons, their drug of choice usually is food. I mean, I'm not saying this is any different than American society, but especially in Mormon society, well, you go on Sundays and you got a lot of really overweight people there, and because that's the drug of choice that you can, that's acceptable, that it's okay. So I suffer from that. So that's one of the reasons why I'm in the situation I'm in, is because food was always the first thing I would turn to. When you're feeling bad, you're feeling anxious, just order a big thing of ribs and fries and baked beans and a key lime pie for dessert from Bubblicious barbecue or something like that. Yesterday, it was 2J's, which is a New York style deli, which I don't really like that much. But there's one thing I do like is their pastrami. I always would get the pastrami on rye with extra Swiss cheese and large order of fries. I didn't like the coleslaw or the pickle. They always want to give you the pickle. I mean, stop with the pickles, okay? I don't want your pickles. I hate pickles, but they always trying to get that pickle in on you. Anyway, so yeah. So I mean, I'd say from about 1 in the afternoon till about 4. I mean, it was almost like lockdown. I had to just keep my phone away from my hand because I was going to call it and do a pickup, but I didn't do it. I called a couple people, and I think it's interesting that my I don't know if you want to go into a 12-step program type thing. My sponsor, my advisor for my food thing, Renee Rainville, even she was saying, go ahead and do a cheat day. It's okay. It's like, no. Actually, I'm glad she said that because she gave me permission and was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't, I'm not going to do it. So I kind of got my back up a little bit, and I said, no, I'm not gonna cheat, because I know what it was. It's a couple of things. Number one is, for me, that scale is important. I don't mind if it doesn't go down. If it goes up maybe half a pound or whatever, it happens. Whatever. I'm used to that. That's okay, because I've got the chart there in front of me that always gives me. I mean, look, let's go back to the chart. Okay, let's go back to the chart here of my share. This gives me comfort because I have gone up before. You see right here, I went up, and then it's like the stock market, and here it went up a little bit, and then, went down, then it went up again, then it went up again. I mean, but the tendency is down. And that gives me a lot of comfort because I know that if I just be consistent, that it is going to start going down again, as long as I don't screw up and order pastrami with extra fries. So that's my number one authority figure, is that scale, because I want to it's for me, it's like validation. I'm still doing what I should do. Secondly, it's this video. These videos I'm doing every week. And look, not a lot of people are watching them right now, which is fine. I'm doing this mostly for myself, but I know there are people out there that are watching. Maybe they're going to watch later as I start to publicize these more. Because I have plans. I want to write a book about my journey, and I want to share with people how I'm doing it and so forth. So it's important for me to not let those people down either. I don't want to look like a stupid, weak idiot in front of all you guys. So if you're doing something that you're trying to change habits, start a new, a more healthy way of living, or whatever you want to do, I guarantee you, doing a 90-day challenge on YouTube is a good way to do it, because I mean, if you if you're consistent, if you don't quit, I mean, the idea of, okay, what am I going to do, tomorrow morning when I get up and do my video, and I got to tell people that I'm such a wussy that I couldn't just keep the phone out of my mouth, or not out of my mouth. I couldn't keep the phone in my pocket, and I had to call Uber Eats or something, or DoorDash. So anyway, that was really a good thing for me. And this morning, I felt good. I woke up. I said, I'm so glad that I did this. And it's 220, which is, like I said, where I'm almost into the 200 teens, which has been my goal. I've been looking forward to that forever. Because listen, 10 pounds to 210, and I'm not that far away from getting into the aughts, between 200 to 209, which is really important for me, because I haven't been there in a long time, and I really, really want to get this weight off. I'm so motivated. So anyway, that's the deal. I will talk to you tomorrow, and stay strong. Whatever you're doing, stay strong, because it's day by day that gets you where you want to go.